With me now to talk more about this is Uri Pilichowski. Uri is an educator and political commentator who lives in the Mitzvah Jericho settlement. Uri, Netanyahu, as you know, called this a historic opportunity that he will not miss. Do you believe now he has missed it?
No, I don't think that he's missed it. I think it's slipping away. I think that obviously Corona has played its role, and I'm hoping that he's given the opportunity and takes the opportunity to extend sovereignty to Judea and Samaria.
Do you think realistically that's going to happen with the coronavirus crisis only getting worse every single day here in Israel?
Well, I think that the corona gets worse and it gets better and it gets worse and it gets better. So I don't know if we're able to predict. I'm hoping that your characterization is wrong. I'm hoping that the numbers start getting better and then we're able to get back on track to advancing our country and taking the necessary steps to make life better out here in Judea and Samaria.
I want to ask Uri realistically about the timetable. The election about 100 days away. If there is any move to extend sovereignty into the settlement blocks or the West Bank, doesn't there have to be enough of a window to prepare for and plan for a UN Security Council vote on this and to make sure the U.S. has time enough to veto a UN resolution? I mean, there's going to be consequences internationally. Is the window really closing fast here?
No, I don't see any window of opportunity. I think that irrespective of what happens in the American elections and the timetable, I think that we have until if President Trump does lose the election, then it still gives Israel until January with his approval. And I think that a UN vote hopefully will be postponed by the knowledge that America will just veto it. I don't think it takes any time to prepare for an obvious American veto that would come about.
So at this moment, Joe Biden has a very sizable lead on President Trump. It is 15 points in the latest poll. He's ahead in many battleground swing states. What are your thoughts on perhaps a Joe Biden presidency, and does that end the hope of annexation if it happens?
I've been an admirer of Vice President Biden since he was in the Senate. He's had a formidable pro-Israel record during his time in the Senate. He cares deeply about Israel. I think that he won't support, I mean, it's obvious, he said so, he will not support extending sovereignty into Judea and Samaria, but I'm not worried about a Biden presidency. I think that he'll be tremendously supportive of Israel. And I think that there is, contrary to media reports, bipartisan support for Israel in the American electorate. So I'm not so worried about a Biden presidency.
But Biden specifically says he will oppose Israel taking any steps to annex. That must be concerning to you.
That does. Obviously, I don't want that, and I'm hoping we have a couple months to change Vice President Biden's mind or extend sovereignty before he becomes president. I don't think he'll take any steps if we've already extended sovereignty to try to reverse it. So I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Uri, thank you so much for being with us again from Mitzvah Jericho. Great to have you. Thank you so much.